You're watching Auto News Now. I'm Kristen Strakalitis. On today's episode, Jamie Butters, host of the Daily Drive podcast, sat down with automotive news reporter Larry P. Veliquette. They talked about Volkswagen's plan to produce Scout electric pickups and SUVs under an independently run brand.
Larry Veliquette, welcome back to Daily Drive.
Thanks, Jamie. Good to be here.
You've been writing about a new brand for the VW Group. They're bringing plans to bring the Scout name back to the U.S. market, doing an electric SUV and a pickup. How do we think this is going to work?
Well, yeah. First, I don't know that it's a new brand, right? This was a this was a brand, a vehicle that was around when I think I was in middle school at the time.
When it was still around.
Yeah,
when it started was
around.
back when Lyndon Johnson was putting the chicken tax on Germany and everybody else, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, okay. So they're going to create at least from what they've said this morning or today, they're going to create a sub-brand called Scout to build an electrified pickup and a electrified rugged SUV.
You're saying electrified. Have they said, will they be pure electric, or are they leaving open the possibility of a hybrid powertrain?
Yeah, they're EVs.
Straight up EVs.
Straight EVs, yep.
So this is an interesting move. I mean, as you said, Volkswagen dealers, right, have been wanting to have a pickup for this market. Obviously, they've been clamoring for SUVs and crossovers. They've gotten those. But they've been wanting a pickup for the U.S. market. It's a pretty important vehicle style for here, but these are not going to be F-150 type trucks. They're not even going to be Ford Ranger type trucks. Maybe more like a Rivian, more like a Bronco pickup or a Jeep Gladiator.
Well, we think, right? We don't really we don't really know. The details are all TBD. All to be determined. They've released a sketch, and I think, from what I can gather, the closest is going to be will be the Rivian lineup, right? It basically looks like they're going to recreate Rivian, an SUV and a pickup, an electric version of both. Yep. But they're going to use the Scout name that they picked up last year when when one of their subsidiaries, their heavy truck subsidiary, merged with Navistar, and part of Navistar's asset was the old International Harvester Scout name that they inherited.
So yeah, kind of a funky history and all that. One of the real challenges or surprising elements of this new plan is that at least it appears, maybe it would be on a unique platform. If it's going to be a rugged off-road vehicle a la Bronco, or I'm sorry, I really should say Wrangler. That's, but if it's supposed to be that type of a thing, that doesn't seem like that would work on the same platform as the VW Micro Buzz or the ID Buzz and the ID4 and all the other electrics they're doing.
And the ID3 and the Porsche Taycan and everything else, the Audi e-trons. This is what's so unusual about this this announcement, right? Volkswagen has spent the last couple of years bringing all of its EV platforms across all of its brands. They want to unify them onto a single platform called SSP. And then in this announcement today, it says, well, we're going to have this new platform for these two vehicles, this American-only brand, these American-built vehicles for America. Will have a new platform for the rugged SUV and rugged pickup. And we don't know if they're going to be associated with SSP or if this is something completely brand new. If it is something brand new, it's very out of character for Volkswagen.
Totally different from the trend they've been going, which is to unify everything and get the mass scale across 8, 9, 10 million units eventually, right? Or at least whatever, 4 million electric, something profound.
Yeah. Big numbers, right? Big numbers big numbers from the world's second largest automaker.
Right. So there were some numbers that at least our colleagues at the Wall Street Journal reported. They're talking about targeting 250,000 of these Scout vehicles each year. That seems like a lot compared to some of the volumes we've seen from EVs, or even, I mean, compared to a Wrangler or a Bronco. I mean, it's not a slam dunk.
No. I mean, you look at that number compared to Tesla, compared to Rivian, really compared to anything, right? You're talking very rarefied air that they're anticipating out of this, if that Wall Street Journal number is correct. They're going to have to hit a price point that is just way below anything that's out there right now, and I don't know how they're going to hit that number. I really don't.
Thanks for tuning in. Listen now to Jamie's full interview and the day's headlines on the Daily Drive podcast, available on all podcasting platforms. Have a great day.